Hello, how are you doing? I want to talk about orthopedic instruments, basic ones, not all of them, that you need to know. Let's delve into them. Description of orthopedic instruments. The cutting instruments. You have the saw. This is saw. This one is powered by the drill. Then you can also use the Gigli saw. This is Gigli saw and the Gigli saw handle. So you use the bone saw, that's a Gigli saw, to cut bones during amputation and orthopedic surgeries. This is the osteotome. When you want to use it, you use it with the mallet. You use the osteotome, cut or shape the bone. Then the chisel is also used with the mallet to cut or split bone. This is the chisel. It's different from the osteotome. You can see this osteotome is only one side that is bevel, but the chisel is both sides. Both sides, it's sharp both sides. But this osteotome is different. Then that's about the cutting instruments. For drilling and fixation of instruments, it's used to create holes and fixing of implants. This is an orthopedic drill. This is powered one. You have the battery. When you charge the battery, you fix it in. For you to use this, you have to use drill bits. This is drill bits. So you fix it in order to use it. These are the drill bits. It has various sizes too that you can use. Then you have your screwdriver. You have your screwdriver. So when you drill, you can now use this screwdriver to fix your screws. So this is screwdriver. You have instruments for internal or external fixation. So I want to show you the ones you can use for internal fixation. We usually call it ORIF. The doctors will do open reduction and internal fixation. So what do they put inside? They put screws. Look at it. They can put screw, has different shapes of screw, big and small. They can put plates. You have different sizes of plate, different shapes. They have their own names: dynamic compression plates, locking plates. They stabilize the bone. It's for stabilization of fractures. You can also use intramedullary nails. This is one of them. So it can be used to fix the bone. Then you can also use K-wire. This is example of K-wire. So they are used to fix the bone. You have external fixators, but these ones I'm showing, they are internal fixators: intramedullary nails, K-wire, plates, and then the screws. Then we'll talk about the holding instruments. That is the instruments you use to hold bone fragments firmly. You understand? Bone holding forceps. The first one is this. This is known as Swiss clamp. It's a kind of bone retaining forceps. So you use it to hold bone during surgeries. This is also Lowman. You use the Lowman to also hold bone. This one is the Len holding forceps. You use it for that. And then the hair groove. All these are bone holding forceps that you use to hold and grasp the bone during surgery. Another one is the reduction forceps. When you want to reduce the bone, you use reduction forceps. Look at it. It has that sharp tip. So you use the reduction forceps. So it aligns and stabilizes fractured bone. You can also use the towel clips. We use it to secure drapes, but you can also use it for temporary pain holding. So that's it. Then you have retracting instruments that we use to expose bone during surgery. So the retracting instruments, you have the Hohmann. This Hohmann that comes in different sizes. This is the slender one. This is the broad one. These ones are sharp. These ones are blunt. This one you can use it when you are doing something on the femur. These are Hohmann, so you use them for retraction. You can also use a Periosteal Elevator. This Periosteal Elevator to retract. Periosteal Elevator, you can see them different shapes to elevate the periosteum from the bone. So these are retracting instruments. Storing and guiding instruments. This ensures correct placement of implants. You have your depth gauge. This is the depth gauge. You understand? This depth gauge measures depth of drilled hole. So this is your drill. Remember that when you are using this drill, you have to use the drill guide. So when you use it after drilling, you will now use tap. There's tap to open up the bone more before you now use the depth gauge that is graduated to find out the level of the drill hole. You also need a kind of measure. When you get the size of your screw, you need to measure it to ensure you have the correct, whether it's 30 or 40 that you need. So this is a kind of measure. So you need a tape to measure the screw before you are able to place it. Group of instrument that is called striking instruments. One of them is the mallet. You cannot use the osteotome or the chisel, even the gouge. Even the gouge, you cannot use them like that. So you use the mallet in order to strike for the bone to be released. So this is striking instruments. I've not mentioned this one. Let's not forget our bone file. Maybe after amputation you want to make the bone to be smooth, so you need to use bone file. That's what it's used for. The spanner, when there's a fixation, that's a fix, you use the spanner to tighten the clamps. Then curettes to remove bone debris, to clear it. So this is for this plate bender. They are usually in pairs. It's like this. So if the plate is not how you want it to be, you can use the plate bender and bend it. That's me. So we also have this wire cutter. You can, after putting your K wire, you can use this one to remove the excess. So this is a wire cutter. Then you have plier to twist wire. You can use it to twist some stainless wires. Then you have the rongeur. This one is known as rongeur or bone nibbler, as the case may be. So it is used to remove bits of bones, pieces of bone. You can use it and remove it. So this is all about basic orthopedic instruments. There are so many instruments relating to orthopedics, but I've just shown the basic ones that you need when you do orthopedics. And the basic orthopedic instruments, we have just described them. They are not limited to what I have described. If you benefited from this, I want you to like it and share it, and then follow up for more.